So we're going to dive a little deeper into report filters, and let's start with the report that we created in a previous video. So here we are looking at the USA mailing list report, and we can see that we have 11 records total. Now the filter that we're using says that the mailing country contains various ways to spell US or USA or United States, and also that the mailing state is not equal to blank. What if we have someone in our mailing territory that has a state, but nobody filled out the country code? Let's edit our filter to include that condition. So we're just going to go up into the country filter and add 2 quotation marks, no spaces, nothing in between them. So that includes a blank value. Let's run that report. You can see in our results screen now we actually have 13 records, and we've got Bob Jones at the top of the report here, who is in Arizona, and he has no mailing country. So we've taken care of that condition. Now let's say that our mailing is going to go to everybody in California and Arizona and anybody nationally who is in the procurement department of their company. So let's take a look at what this filter is going to look like. First off, looking at our filter screen, we see that we really don't need to filter off of country as long as we're filtering by California and Arizona in the state. So let's remove that filtering condition. And we're going to say that our mailing state is equal to California or Arizona. Let's run this report. So this shows 4 results where we've got mailing state is California and Arizona. Notice here we actually have someone in Arizona that does not have a zip code, so we could look that up. And we'd like to take care of our second condition now, which is that any other individual on our mailing list is in the procurement department of their company, or their title has procurement. So here's our filter that our mailing state equals California or Arizona, and our title equals procurement. Let's take a look at our results. This is not the result we wanted. We have 0 records. Let's take a closer look at our filter and see where we went wrong. Here we can see that our mailing state equals California or Arizona, so that's good, and the title equals procurement. That's the source of our problem. The way this filter is set up is it will only find records where the state is California or Arizona and the title equals procurement. What we really want to do is add some logic here so we can say the state is California or Arizona or the title equals procurement. So we want condition 1 or 2. Let's run that. Okay, our results are a little bit better here. We've got 5 folks. We can see that we found everybody who's in Arizona and California, and we have this one person from Illinois, and their title is procurement. But we're still not quite there because we might still have someone whose title is procurement, and that might not be the only word in their title. Let's see how we can catch that. Right now we say the title is equal to procurement. But what if we change the condition to say that the title contains procurement? Now we have 6 records, and you can see the last person we picked up was the Senior Vice President of Procurement in Cleveland, Ohio. So now this report is starting to look pretty tight. We've picked up all the folks from the states that we've needed to pick up, and we've picked up all the folks with the title that we want to pick up. The last thing to do here is to either look up the zip code for the folks that have a missing zip code or add that to a condition in our report. In this instance, we're just going to add it to the condition of the report. Okay, let's take a look at this filter now. If we look at the logic in the bottom, we say that we're looking for condition 1 or 2 and condition 3. Let's see what that really means. 1 or 2 is the mailing state is California or Arizona, or their title contains the word procurement. And in addition to passing condition 1 or 2, it must also pass condition 3, which is the zip code is not equal to blank. Let's run this and see what we get. Okay, so this report returned 5 results. You can see that we've got folks from California and Arizona, and we also have someone from Ohio and someone from Illinois, both of which have the word procurement somewhere in their job title. we can also see that everybody has a full mailing address, including a zip code. This report's looking pretty tight. We've got the people that we need from the areas and the job titles that we need. Now we have an option of adding them to a campaign or exporting the details and sending that to a print shop or doing mailing labels or whatever else it is that we need to do with this report. Also, we can see that we've always got the filter on the report screen. And again, we're filtering by condition 1 or 2 and 3, and all conditions are laid out on this report. Since we put so much time and energy into this report, we're probably going to use it again in the future, or we might want to share it with someone else in our company. So we're going to hit Save As. And now we've added a second report to our list that has more complex filters.